quarters full. I noticed a lot of you aren't keeping up on your water, so make sure you have lots of water, especially for these particular splints. Okay, so can I use you as my demo? Okay. So we're going to make the wrist hand first. Which hand would you? Okay. Thank you, Leah. So what we're going to do is to see how this generally fits. Where this little, if I could drill a hole here where they meet, that would be where the CMC joint is. Okay. So then, would you hold this, Leah? I need my grease pencil. I didn't get it perfect. Okay. So, do you like the length on this for Leah? Pretty good. Pretty good. Then in terms of checking the side, what I do is roll it. Whoop. So I roll it. So that's pretty close to half. And on the other side, so let's keep your hand. So on the other side it's a little high. So what I'm going to do is just write a little, I'm going to take that little part off. Okay. And lengthwise is pretty good. Now look at how big that C-bar is. So I'm going to want to cut. Okay, so I'm going to cut some of that C-bar and I'm just going to bring it. Now length of the thumb I don't really know yet, because what will happen is we're going to form it and this part's going to go the other way. So that's how that'll work. Alrighty. So you get your general, you're gonna make it fit, right? And you're gonna make it so that when you cut this off you don't have it too small. So in other words, leave some space for air, just a little bit. I'm going to put this in here. Now, the thing that we can be doing with Leah is to make this splint, we're going to want to put her in supination because then gravity is going to help us. We're also going to identify the position we're going to put her in. So again, I think it's useful to have a general idea of what those MPs are doing. Do you think that's 70? It's fit. So it's only 50. I'm a little surprised. So let's get them down into more flexion. Now we don't want 90. So that's 75. So I'm eyeballing what this is going to look like. We're also going to bring the thumb here. So before you make the splint, you're going to want to have an idea of what it looks like finished. Okay? So that's really important. Oh, Kylie, I don't have my, what do you call it? House. And guess what? I left that in a little too long, didn't I? Can you tell how much? I have way too much. Cut. Oh, Erin, thank you. You know, using a towel is nice because it's a nice way to pick it up. If I just held this, I would have a piece of rubber band like this. Okay? So when it's too hot, my water was still a little too hot, so you're going to take the temperature on that. Okay. So then I'm going to use my long sweeping motions and look at that edge so that we have it sealed. And here's the other yellow. Oh, sorry, so before you do any molding, what we're going to do is go back to that position and kind of see if we have the right length. So in terms of length, that looks good. Look what happened down here.
It grew.
It's stretched out.
Fortunately, it did grow. So I'm going to make it 2/3. Okay. How about the distance on half? That looks pretty good half-wise. What do you think, Leah? It's a little high. Not bad. And the material's starting to set up, which is still okay. I want to make sure at this point, so now I know it fits. And what I'm going to do is check my edges, because I don't want to have any adjustments after. I'm happy. And so I'm going to stop fussing. That's what you call trying to do something else. So at this point, are you ready? Let's go ahead and now I'm going to be a little bit more careful with. Okay. So it's really pretty ready. This material tends to be hot. And it's really hot. I can feel it. I use my face because I don't feel it on my fingers. So just that little bit. What do you think? Leah has pretty good tolerance, so I'm fortunate. Good? I knew you were good. Okay, so you want to get that thumb pretty early. Whoop. So we see that I didn't check the thumb very well. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. See, it's starting to set up. So I made that adjustment. I don't want to go back later and do things. So I'm going to just make sure we're ready. All my adjustments are made at this point, as far as I know. So you notice that I'm really not holding it. I'm letting gravity do the work. I'm bringing Leah's wrist in a little bit of extension and ulnar deviation and make sure that my trough is good. And I just pet it. And that's more than enough. The other thing is her arch is beautiful. I'm going to check my MP flexion. And I'm going to the thumb is in palmar abduction. We're done. So you can choose to make your adjustments after. I encourage you to do them first, because now it's ready. Any questions?
If you wanted to just like spot heat to smooth out some stuff,
Yes.
you can do that though.
So let's let this cool. And again, making sure that the trough isn't a sling. Flat where the fingers are and curved on the edges. Okay. Just for fun. Let's see. I'm not going like this. This is 55. So again, it's okay. So as I push her into more flexion, now I have a situation where this side is a little higher than half of the distance. So what I'm going to do is use a fingernail just to tell me where to cut that. I'm going to let that cool, and then we can spot heat it. Okay? That took 5 minutes. So you're going to spend 50 minutes to do this, because it